Call this meeting to order, please. Proud to have the invocation tonight by Reverend J. Edward Norris, Episcopal Church of Advent.
Thank you, Mayor White. Thank you all as a newcomer to the city. Thank you for just the overall warm welcome that my family and I have received since moving here from Louisville, Kentucky back in August, where I'm now serving gladly. The Episcopal Church of the Advent is a great privilege and honor, and wonderful to see some familiar faces in here from the Episcopal Church of the Advent. Figured as long as it doesn't show up in the Herald Journal, I'll be doing okay. Let us pray. Almighty and loving God, you have filled the world with beauty. Open our eyes to behold your gracious hand in all your works, that rejoicing in your whole creation, we may learn to serve you with gladness. We ask that you would send down upon those who hold office in this city the spirit of wisdom, charity, and justice, that with steadfast purpose they may faithfully serve you to promote the well-being of all people. Amen. O God, your unfailing providence sustains the world we live in and the life we live. Watch over those both night and day who work while others sleep, and grant that we may never forget that our common life depends upon each other's toil. We ask this of you, the living and loving God of all. Amen.
Thank you, sir. We hope you have a long, long, long time.
Well, thank you. And I hate to leave the party early. My son has a Little League baseball game, and I've yet to make one this season, so I think
Hope he wins.
Yeah.
Item 2, Pledge Allegiance. We have a Boy Scout present, please. Would you come up? Lead us in the pledge. Tell us where you're from and what Scout you in.
I'm from Troop 2 at First Presbyterian Church.
Thank you.
I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Item 3, approval of minutes. April 12th. All in favor? Aye. Approval agenda of April 26th. Before we do that, I want to recommend that we amend the agenda, allow public comment on the first reading of the proposed stormwater ordinance. Add item B on the ordinance. We'll call for the first reading vote after the public comment.
Now I'd like to make a motion that we accept the agenda with the amendments that has been presented to us.
Second.
All in
I do
favor?
have a question. Will there be any subsequent public hearing after this evening?
Yes, there will be
Yes.
a public hearing and second reading, an advertised public hearing and second reading on the stormwater ordinance. Is that what you're referring to?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ed. That's what I was just getting ready to say. So everybody understands that we're a public hearing on the second reading of the stormwater ordinance.
We have a motion. Do we have a second, Mayor?
Yes. All in favor?
Thank you.
Aye. Okay. Keep me on track. Now, public comment. We have quite a few tonight. Let's lay the ground rules. You got 2 minutes. Not 2 minutes and 1 second. You got 2 minutes. You can quit in a half a minute if you want to, but you can't go no longer than 2 minutes. Kathy Smith. Will you come up, identify yourself, tell us where you're from?
My name is Kathy Smith. I am from Beaumont Drive, and I'm speaking for my mother that lives on North Liberty Street in Beaumont. Ready to start?
Yes, go right ahead.
Making Beaumont historical would cause a hardship on President Congress Most homeowners are low and fixed income, cost $500 to $1,000 more to repair a historical court. Insurance premiums will double. Outbuildings will have to be specially made. Decreased all homeless people will not purchase due to not being able to modernize a mill house like the other houses. To give it up for people's freedom of choice. Present homeowners are ready to make changes they want to bid other homeowners to do the same right. On the oldest street, North Liberty has only 5 houses out of 34 houses with no changes. For a homeowner, it would stop bad landlords from not keeping up their properties. This will not prevent this, nor will it prevent drugs or crime, only the law will. A homeowner stated will help keep out the undesirables. Making Beaumont historical to give it up what American has fought and died for.
Amen.
Thank you.
Next is Betty Smith.
My name is Betty Smith, and I've lived in the Beaumont area for 18 years. And I'm not going to get up here and ask you not to go historical with this. I'm just wanting to apologize to our service men and women who have fought and died to keep this country free. Because to vote, to take our freedom from us, to say what we can and cannot do with our own homes, is taking that freedom that they had fought and died for.
Yes.
I do not want to look any of our service people's family in the eye and tell them, I'm sorry, they died for nothing. And I can't do it. Can you? Thank you.
Yes.
Lynn Burwell.
Good afternoon. I do not see how turning Beaumont into
Excuse me, would you tell us your name and where you live, please?
Glen Burke, 391 Genesis Street.
Thank you.
I do not see how turning Beaumont into a historical society could give anybody any right to dictate what you can and you can't do with your own land. If I want to make improvements on my house, I don't want to have to go to somebody else and ask them if I can do it. I want to be able to go ahead and do it. If they start paying the house payment and the insurance and everything, they can start telling me. But I don't see how they can do it. And as far as stormwater, on my property, I've got a big hole down there in the corner of it where all the water, drainage water comes. And there ain't no drains on Gentry Street. I don't see why I should have to pay to have that water done when they ain't doing nothing with it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
I'm sorry, but we are not going to have applauding and disruption
I
in the
apologize.
council chambers, or we'll have to have people removed.
I understand. I
So
apologize.
please refrain.
I wish you'd let me know that right there at the beginning of the meeting.
I will tell you now.
Okay, no problem.
Richard A. Sherbert, 405 Glen Street.
Yes, sir. I just have a problem. Richard A. Sherbert Sr., 405 Sloan Street. I just have a problem, just like Mr. Burwell stated right there. Don't dictate to me what I can do with my property. If I want to put insulated windows in my house, I don't know why the Historical Society can take and tell me not to, and the president's always